Funkles draw boundaries and seek dominion over some part of their life. They could be bachelors, they might have children, maybe even a wife. But when these nieces and nephews barge in to their personal space, they have to put on a very happy face. Welcome to Kevin Barry's Extraordinary Funcle Zone.
Oh, hi there. Welcome to the Funcle Zone. I'm Kevin, and today I'm going to read you a book. Due to this social distancing and the whole pandemic situation, uncles around the world are in a real quandary. Can't really do much uncling when you're isolated. So I've decided I'm going to read some books that I've squandered, that's not the right word, that I've squirreled away. No, that's not the right word. Some books that I've snatched from the Library of Coolness. It's a secret library hidden inside the Library of Congress that only uncles have access to. And we're going to start today with Denslow's Humpty Dumpty. Now, as you can see, Humpty is a spirited cat. He's very stylish. He's got some snappy red shoes on, and he's wearing a pointy conical hat like you rarely see these days. Not a style that's in, but in his time, he was dashing. Now, as you can see on the dedication page, Humpty Dumpty is wearing a frolicsome sailor suit, is the only thing I could really call it. And in fact, if you zoom in, you can see it even says frolic on his hat. Okay, let's dive in. Humpty Dumpty. Humpty Dumpty was a smooth, round little chap with a winning smile and a great golden heart in his broad breast. Only one thing troubled Humpty, and that was that he might fall and crack his thin, white skin. That's today what we might call white fragility. Back to the book. He wished to be hard all the way through, for he felt his heart wobble when he walked or ran about. So off he went to the black hen for advice. This hen was kind and wise, so she was just the one for him to go to with his trouble. "Your father, old Humpty," said the hen, "was very foolish and would take warning from no one. You know what the poet said of him. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men cannot put Humpty Dumpty together again." So you see, he came to a very bad end. Just because he was reckless and would not take a hint from anyone, he was much worse than a scrambled egg. The king, his horses, and his men did all they could for him, but his case was hopeless. And the hen shook her head sadly. "What you must do," continued the hen as she wiped a tear from her bright blue eye, "is go to the farmer's wife next door and tell her to put you into a pot of boiling hot water. Your skin is so hard and smooth, it will not hurt you. And when you come out, you may do as you wish. Nothing can break you. You can tumble about to your heart's content, and you will not break, nor even dent yourself." So Humpty rolled in next door and told the farmer's wife that he wanted to be put into boiling hot water, as he was too brittle to be of any use to himself or anyone else. And look at her, she's just peeling potatoes and, geez, she seems to have let him right into the house, or maybe he broke in. She seems completely nonplussed. "Indeed you shall," said the farmer's wife. "What is more, I shall wrap you up in a piece of spotted calico, so you will have a nice colored dress. You will come out looking as bright as an Easter egg." So she tied him up in a gay new rag and dropped him into the copper kettle of boiling water that was on the hearth. It was pretty hot for Humpty at first, but he soon got used to it and was happy. for he felt himself getting harder every minute. He did not have to stay in the water long before he was quite well done and hard as a brick, all the way through. So, untying the rag, he jumped out of the kettle as tough and as bright as any hard-boiled egg. The calico had marked him from head to foot with bright red spots. He was as gaudy as a circus clown and nimble and merry as one. Woo-hoo! The farmer's wife shook with laughter to see the pranks of the little fellow, for he frolicked and frisked from table to chair and mantelpiece. He would fall from the shelf to the floor just to show how hard he was. And after thanking the good woman most politely for the service she had done him, he walked out into the sunshine and on the clothesline like a rope dancer to see the wide, wide world. Why, indeed. Oh, look at him balancing with the spoon. That frolicsome, nimble, merry Humpty. Of the travels of Humpty Dumpty, much could be said. He went east, west, north, and south. He sailed the seas, he walked and rode the land through all the countries of the earth. And all his life long he was happy and content. Sometimes as a clown in a circus, he would make fun for old and young. Look, there he is riding a rat. Wow, that's quite a big, looks like a New York rat, a hard-boiled egg rat. Maybe even pizza rat's great rat father. Again, as a wandering minstrel, he twanged the strings of his banjo and sung a merry song, and so on through all his travels he would lighten the cares of others and make them forget their sorrows, and fill every heart with joy. But whenever he went, in sunshine or in rain, he never forgot to sing the praises of the wise black hen, nor the good kind farmer's wife, who had started him in life, hardened against sorrow, with a big heart in the right place for cheer and comfort of others. And that is the story of Denslow's Humpty Dumpty. Now, you can try to hard-boil an egg yourself and see how strong it is against the sorrows of the world. Drop it on the floor. Or you can take Uncle Kevin's technique. Submerge an egg in vinegar for, let's say, 48 hours. Heck, take a second egg, submerge it in vinegar for 24 hours. This is assuming your family has eggs. See how that goes. Rinse them off, take them outside, see how those eggs drop. I think you'll be surprised. Anyway, just a little tip from Uncle Kevin, and thank you for tuning in. We'll be back with more Funcle Zone fun next time.